Welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm Ross.
I'm David.
And today we're going to bring you a 1750 point battle report. Today I'll be using Novok Dynasty Necrons.
And I'll be using Kronos Hive Fleet Tyranids. Just want to quickly apologise, something from hay fever here, so if you can't hear me clearly, apologies. Anyway, with no further ado, the mission we're going to play today is Tactical Escalation. Now, very simple, that's from the old rulebook. You can draw a tactical objective card, pair the battle round number. So say it's battle round 2, you drop to 2 cards. You also have an additional mission called Mission Priorities, where you will choose a certain type of tactical objective card as your mission priority throughout the mission. And during your opponent, if you score more than your opponent's mission priority that he's chosen, you'll get an additional point. So if you chose Take and Hold, and I chose Secure and Control, and I get more of them, I get an additional point.
Nice.
Usual caveats, Slay the Warlord, Linebreaker, and First Blood. So with that, let's show you the forces.
Here is my 1750 points of Tyranids, bringing in the Kronos Hive Fleet adaptation. So it's going to be Battleforge today with Battalion Detachment, giving me 8 command points to play with. I'm going to get this straight off the bat. I'll be spending 1 command point for an additional relic, so I'll be technically starting with 7 when the game kicks off. So up in the back you've got 2 Flying Hive Tyrants that are running the show. The one with the blue attack, you'll see throughout the game on him, is actually going to be my Warlord, because I've kind of got them modelled exactly the same. Now the Warlord one will be Hive Tyrant with wings, monstrous talons, not the Stranglethorn cannon. It will be the miasmic cannon, which is basically a unique version of the venom cannon. And then there'll also be the toxin sacks, and it'll be that'll be it. Warlord trait will be adaptive biology, and psychic powers will be onslaught and paroxysm. Moving on to the next Hive Tyrant. He'll have exactly the same kit out, with the exception he'll be taking the Balethorn cannon, the second relic, and that's I think a Kronos only one. Could be wrong, but either way he's taking that. Powers will be Psychic Scream and the Horror, and both of them obviously have Smite. Then moving into the troops, we've got 3 30-man units, 1 30-man unit of Hormagaunts with Adrenoglands, Toxin Sacks, Scything Talons, and 2 30-man units of Termagaunts, all with Flesh Borers, and no additional upgrades. We then have some broods, so we've got a 4 Venom Throat brood, all with their lashes, a 4 Zone Throat brood, and their powers will be Catalyst and Smite / Warp Blast. For the big monsters, we then have an Exocrine with the Bioplasmic Cannon, a Toxocrine with all of his toxic lashes and choking spores, and a big Tyrannofex. The Tyrannofex will have the Rupture Cannon and the Stinger Salvo. And I didn't really know what to do with 20 other additional points, so I've taken a Mucilid Spore. Let's see if he's any good.
Here is my 1750 points of Novok Dynasty Necrons. I'll be in an Outrider detachment, so I'll have 4 command points to use in this game. What have I got? I have a Catacomb Command Barge, Artifacts of the Aeons going to be a Lightning Field, while Warlord trait will be Crimson Haze. Got a Staff of Light in there and a Gauss Cannon. So got for troops 14 Necron Warriors, all armed with Gauss Flares. I've got for elites Catan Shard with Nightbringer, with Catan Powers Cosmic Fire and Sky Falling Stars. I've got 10 Lich Guards with Hyperphase Swords and Dispersion Shields, 10 of them. For my fast attack, I've got 6 Canoptic Wraiths with Vicious Claws, got 5 Destroyers with Gauss Cannon, 9 Canoptic Scarabs with Feeder Mandibles, 6 Tomb Blades with Particle Beamers, and for heavy support, I've finally got a Doomsday Arc with Doomsday Cannon and 2 Gauss Flare Arrays. And that's my 1750 points of Necron Novok Dynasty.
So this is the battle board we're playing on today. Lovely terrain with our city ruins, and we have our 6 objectives scattered across the table. Now speaking of 6 objectives, where are they? Marker number 1 is all at the back here. Number 2 is down the opposite end in this deployment zone. Number 3 up top, it is kind of in the middle. Number 4, number 5 all the way on the back of the command console, and number 6 down here. Spearhead Assault is obviously kind of like hammer and anvil, so this length down to that length, but there's an 18-inch gap in the middle. So really good for assaults, I guess. With that, we're going to get our deployment done and be back with you in a second.
Here is the Novok Necron Dynasty deployment. What have I done? I have put the Lich Guard out on this flank, Wraiths at the very front because I love charging with Wraiths. Got the Nightbringer up behind him, Necron Warriors about in the middle, along with Catacomb Command Barge, Doomsday Ark, Scarabs and my Tomb Blades on this side, and Destroyers up in this building. So that is the Necron deployment. Let's have a look at the Tyranids.
So we have a swarm, a massive tide of units. So starting from up here, 30 Termagants. In there we have the Tyrannifex, the 2 Hive Tyrants. Now the one with the blue tack on the wing is the Warlord, just so you guys know who that is. We then have Hormagaunts with the Toxicrene, the Brood of Venomthropes, the another unit of Termagants, the Exocrine, the useless Mucilid Spore just to make up the points, and then we have my Brood of Zoanthropes in the back hidden away, because I need to keep them protected. So that is the army, that's the deployment. Swarm versus Necrons, I think it's time to see who goes first. Now Ross, you finish first?
Absolutely, so I got a mighty 2.
That'll bring you to a 3.
Yep.
So, I may have first turn unless you can seize.
Watch this, 6.
I did see a 6 as well. So it will be Tyranid Kronos, turn 1. So into turn 1 for Kronos, not much is going to happen except for the wave of gaunts is just going to move on forward. Because if I can seize the middle ground and hold this game, I'll have most of the objectives. Other than that, I don't have much more of a plan. We are the mindless swarm after all, so time to look at my card I get for tactical escalation. So I've drawn my first card, and we should mention for mine I'll be doing secure objective card as my tactical priority, and I believe Ross is also doing secure objective as his tactical priorities for this game.
Sure am.
My first card, however, is advance. You might think that's great for Tyranids, but I've got some units that are going to be hunkering back, so I'm not going to be scoring that. Okay, so there's been a lot of movement. Let me run through it with you guys. Obviously the Tyrannifex and the Exocrine are staying still for their buffs, but we've advanced up the Zoanthropes and the Venomthropes. Didn't really need to advance them, but we kind of just rolled because what else are they going to do? They're just bubbling up everything. So the Venomthropes are giving -1 to hit for the whole army except for the Mucilid and the Toxicrene. We advanced 30 Termagants over here, and we only just moved up actually. The Hormagaunts didn't advance them. And Hive Tyrants have just moved on up. I don't want to commit them in just yet because looking at that, it could be suicide. There is a few nasty units there if the Hive Tyrants are not supported. And then lastly, the Toxicrene has just moved on up. Now he did advance, so I will need to try and get Onslaught off so he's actually allowed to charge. Speaking of Onslaught, let's crack on with the Psychic phase. So we're going to go with the blue tacked Hive Tyrants, that's a Warlord. We're going to start with Paroxysm, and we're going to put that onto the Wraiths. Because you never know, it could be very handy. I think they're one of the most deadliest combat units in the Necron force there. So Paroxysm, we're looking for a 5+. We get it, so they are Paroxysmed. I'll just put it there so don't forget. And now we're going to cast Onslaught onto the Toxicrene to allow it to charge, even though it advanced, and allow it to shoot, even though it's assault weapons. But anyway, looking for a 6 to cast here. This is probably the most important one. We nail it with an 11. So Onslaught on the Toxicrene. And then the non-Warlord Hive Tyrants is going to... I'm going to Psychic Scream because I've got a Smite to come with the Zoanthropes, and I'd rather their one goes off, so we don't want any penalties there. So Psychic Scream on to the Wraiths. We're looking for a 5. We get it, so it's D3 mortal wounds. A 5 up will kill a model. Well, there's a 6, so 1 Wraith is gone. That's 3 mortal wounds. And then we're going to use the Horror on to the unit of Destroyers to give them -1 to hit. And I think it's -1 to their leadership. Looking for a 6. We fail, and you know what? I'm going to command point it. So on a 4+, I'll get the Horror off. We don't, so I'm down to 6 command points because I spent one at the start of the game on a relic, and we no Horror there. And next up, the Zoanthropes are going to go. So they have Catalyst, and they also have their Warp Blast ability. So Catalyst, giving a unit ignoring wounds at a 5 up. I've actually got a lot of options here. Now I've got a funny feeling that Toxicrene is going to be a pain, so I'm going to put it on the Toxicrene to ignore wounds on a 5 up. We are looking for 6 to cast. We get it, so Catalyst on the Toxicrene, and we're going to get Smite ready. Now the Zoanthrope Brood is now going to cast Warp Blast. That's going to be on the race. Now their smite is going to be 24 inches rather than 18. That's how they're getting the range. And it's D3 additional mortal wounds if I successfully cast it. So we're going to roll to cast. We get it with an 8. So it'll be D3 plus D3 mortal wounds. So I might as well just roll 2D3 here. That's going to be a total of 4 mortal wounds on the Wraiths. Starting the shooting phase, the Toxicrene is going to shoot his weapons into the Wraiths. Soften them up in case your invulns keep them alive. So we're going to go with the massive Toxic Lashes. Now, I did advance, but I ignored the penalties to hit due to Onslaught. So D6 shots. Okay. Strength user, so it'll be Strength 7. So it'll be, first of all, 4s to hit. We hit. 3s to wound. It's a wound. It's -2, but it's D3 damage.
So 3 up invul.
You nail it. And then the Choking Spores. D6 shots for 2. We hit on 4s. We'll be wounding, however, on 5s, but we reroll all failed wounds. Reroll for 2 wounds.
3 up invul.
Nailing it. Exocrine's going to go next, and we're going to activate for 2 command points Pathogenic Slime to make him damage 3 in the shooting phase. Now he hasn't moved, so he'll get to double his shots to 12, and he'll get +1 to hit rolls. And with Kronos, he'll be rerolling hits of 1, so 12 shots with his plasma cannon over on to those destroyers.
Okay.
So 12 shots, hitting on 3s, reroll 1s. You know what? Not bad. So 2 rerolls. Okay, so we get 9 hits. It's Strength 7, so it'll be 3s to wound.
Yep.
Oh, tragic. So yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna use a command point.
Okay.
So down to 3 command points. I need to reroll for a 3. Oh no, we fail. Okay, it's -3 AP.
-3, so that brings me to 5+ save, because
Yep.
I'm in cover. 5+ save. Will kill, is it 3 damage
3
piece?
damage apiece.
So I'll kill 3 of them.
We're now going to go with the Hive Tyrant himself, and he's going to shoot his miasma cannon into the destroyers, see if he can try and finish the job. So it'll be D3 shots for 3 shots, which will be good. So it'll be 3s to hit. Now he has moved, so it will be no reroll. So 3s to hit.
Ooh.
And I've used my reroll, so
You have.
1 is hit. Now it will always wound on a 2+ unless you're a vehicle.
Okay.
So that's a wound. Now it's -2 to your save.
So that's going to bring me to a 4+ save.
That's cocked.
Nope.
It's 3 damage.
I'm going to command point that. I need to make sure one stays. Well, no, I'll leave it till the last one. So no, I'll let that last one die. Balethorn Cannon from the other Hive Tyrant. It's going to try and take off the other destroyer. Now, there's an ever chance I might not do it here, Okay.
but we're going to try. D6 shots for 3. We're hitting on 3s.
You're definitely not going to do it.
This seems like extreme overkill, but I now need to commit the Rupture Cannon from the Tyrannifex to kill the destroyer. The destroyers put out obscene amounts of damage. I can't allow them to reanimate.
Nope.
I was saving this cannon for your massive Doomsday Arc, but it looks like the Doomsday Arc's going to get a free chance to go nuts on a big monster.
I wonder which ones I might go for.
You've got so many choices.
So much choices.
Right, so Rupture Cannon. Now, because I've stayed still, I get 6 shots rather than 3.
Okay.
And because I'm Kronos, I will be re-rolling hits of 1.
Okay.
Go double check my ballistic skill. I believe it's 4 for this one. Yep, so it's 4+ to hit here, so 6 shots.
Okay.
Okay, we get 50%, that's fine. That's pretty average.
Statistical.
Yep, now it's strength 10, so I'll be wounding on 2s.
I don't think I'm toughness.
Your toughness 5 with a destroyer?
Oh, of course you're on the destroyer.
Yeah, and I'm strength 10.
Oh no, it's 2s, yeah.
It's 2s. Oh well, so they all wound. It's -3.
-3 bringing me to a 5+ save.
Yes,
Yeah.
because you're in cover.
Need these to be good. I mean, you roll what?
I wouldn't even command point that.
Is it D6 damage
Yeah.
per one? Yeah, it kills him. Find out how much you do, like, I'm curious. Maybe I should have command pointed it.
Phew.
Wow, okay, right, well, yeah, that'll be Destroyer. And First Blood.
So we have 2 charges to make. We have a 5-inch charge with the onslaughted Toxicrene into the Wraiths. And then we have, it's normally going to be a 9-inch charge with the Hormagaunts, but because they've got adrenal glands, they get +1 to their charge roll, an 8-inch charge into the Wraiths.
Okay.
We're going to go with the Toxicrene first.
Of course.
Wish that was a Hormagaunts now, but the Toxicrene will make it.
Your next you'll roll a 5.
Okay, and then the Hormagaunts. Well, now that you said that, I'm going to have to command point 1.
Yep.
So I believe I'm now down to, I think, 3 or 2 command points.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we'll come back to it in a minute. But anyway, I'll keep the 5.
Yep.
I need a 3+.
Yep.
Due to adrenal glands. No, that's bad.
That's gonna hurt.
So Toxicrene's going to start off with his massive choking lashes. So 6 attacks. We're hitting on 3s. Not great.
Statistical average.
I know, I wanted more.
Well,
Just being greedy.
Well.
So strength 7, which means a wound on 3s, and I reroll all failed wounds. Here we go. That's a wound.
Okay.
So because 4 wounds, it's going to go straight to your invul.
3 up invul. How much damage do you cause?
D3.
1's down to 2 wounds. Do I want to save 1? It's 3 attacks. How many wounds you got?
12.
12. I'm going to re-roll that. So that's my first command point down. So 3 up. Okay.
Nope. So on a 4+, it will kill that.
3+.
3+, sorry.
Oh, okay.
I might use a reroll.
Okay, right.
It'll put me down to, from what, 3 to 2? I'm going to reroll it.
I think that might be a good idea.
I'm being super greedy. We get it.
There we go.
So I'm down to 2 command points, but we do kill that. Is it that one?
Yep.
Yeah, kill that Wraith.
Wraiths to attack back, so it's going to be 9 attacks from them, 3 attacks apiece. Hitting on 3s, rerolling due to no book. Reroll, that was a hit.
Is it reroll everything?
Yes.
Oh god.
Yeah. So 2 misses though. And it is going to be strength 6, so it's going to be 5 to wins.
Yep, toughness 7.
Yep.
You know what, I'd take it.
Yep, that's good.
So 4 wins, -2.
I think it's -2 and 2 damage.
So -2 will bring me to a 5-up save. 5-up armor. So I've saved 1. And then I do have Catalyst.
So that'll be 6 saves to make.
There we go.
Go.
Yeah, so 6 saves on 5-ups. Which we save none. Now, for every wound that you cause, which you've just caused 6,
I have.
on the roll of a 6, you'll take a mortal wound due to acid blood.
Go for it.
Give me some 6s. Oh, I've seen a few, but we get none.
Yeah, none.
And I'm just half wounded already. So hypertoxic miasma, there's 3 models within an inch of him at the end of the fight phase. On a 6, it'll be mortal wounds. A mortal wound, 1's down to 2. So that was a mixed bag for Tyranids. Yes, we wiped out the destroyers, which is a huge bonus. That is great in itself, so that gave me first blood and 1 victory point. However, let's be honest, the Toxicrene was a little bit disappointing. He had 9 opportunities to cause mortal wounds, caused 1. And his
Your average would have been 1.5, by the way.
Well, I only got 1.
Well, you're just below.
Where's that 1.5, Ross?
Math.
And then the rest of the unit didn't really do well, only caused 2 wounds out of 6 attacks, all caused multiple damage. Okay, interesting. I'm down to 2 command points. Ross, I think you only spent 1 there.
Yep, so I'm down to 3.
Down to 3. With that, guys, let's crack on. Oh, I'm going to burn advance. It's not happening. Not with Kronos anyway. So let's move on to Necron's turn 1.
Novak Dynasty Necron's turn 1. That was a good turn for David, as much as he says. Anytime you destroy destroyers, like, turn 1 is a good turn. May have taken far more than he wanted to do so, but even leaving a single destroyer can be devastating for an opponent's plan. So yeah, that is not ideal. They were sort of my heavy hitters, especially to deal with some of these monsters. It's going to be a tricky one. I'm going to have to look at my cards now, maybe dictate my plan, or cards, because it's going to only be one. And then I'm just going to shift forward. I've got a few charge moves I can make, but we'll see what happens. My card for this turn is going to be Scour the Skies. Means I pretty much have to kill a Hive Tyrant, which, of course I want to kill a Hive Tyrant, but there's many other targets I'd prefer. So it's not ideal, but not impossible. Finished up the movement for the Novak Dynasty Necrons. So we've got a race who've slipped out of combat, but thankfully they can recharge again, just from this tentacle nightmare that's in front of me. Nightbringer has moved up on the side as well. It gives him a couple options for charge and Gaze of Death. Lich Guard have moved up as well because they might charge it and try and whistle it down. Necron Warriors and Catacomb Command Barge have moved up. My Doom Barge, yep, has stayed still because it does bursting still. And my Scarabs and Tomb Blades have moved around as well, just to support with some firepower. Let's go on to, well, I suppose the Catan psychic powers, if they are psychic. Alrighty, powers of Catan. So I'm going to choose Sky of Falling Stars for the Nightbringer. Pick up to 3 enemy units that are within 18 inches of the Catan shard. Roll a d6 for each, subtracting 1 if the Catan shard is using the power as a Tesseract Bolt. If the result is less than the number of models in the unit suffers d3 mortal wounds. An unmodified roll of 6 will always fail. So I'm just going to choose 1, 2 and 3.
All the gaunt units.
Yep, because only way I'm going to fail this is on a 6. So start with this one. Anything less than a 6.
Gaunts.
Yep, so you're going to suffer d3 mortal wounds.
For 3.
For 3. This unit here,
okay.
Anything less than a 6. Yep, d3 mortal wounds. For 3.
For 3, okay.
And that unit there, anything less than a 6. Yep, I have d3 mortal wounds. Yep, so that'll be 2 there as well.
Solid.
That's pretty good. On to the shooting phase. Start with Catan Shard of the Nightbringer, who is going to Gaze of Death. The poisonous tentacle thing that's...
Toxicrene.
Yep, that's the one. So d6 shots of the Gaze of Death. That's 1. It's going to be 2s to hit. Yep.
2s to wound.
2s to wound. Well, going to go with my Necron Warriors here. Now, I don't think I said they're under my will be done, and I'm just going to put their shots into the Hormagaunts.
The Hormagaunts, yeah.
Hormagaunts. Now, you are -1 to hit, but I'm +1 to hit, so we're back up to 3s.
They are within 6 inches of a venom throat.
Yep, so 3s to hit.
It's not a bad roll.
Pretty solid. And 3s to wound.
3s indeed, their toughness 3.
Crazy good.
1, 2, 3.
-1.
Doesn't matter. 6 up armor. 6 you killed. 9 Hormagaunts.
Particle Beamers next from the Tomb Blades, straight into the Hormagaunts, trying to thin the lines a little bit further. So it's going to be 18 shots hitting on 4s because you're -1 to hit at the moment. That was actually a pretty...
no, let me double check, but there might be 3s to hit because the unit might now be further than 6 inches away.
Oh, right, okay.
Let me double check. Keep that roll though. Keep it. So yeah, I was too far away, so that was 3s to hit. So you got a bunch of hits there.
Lovely, and it's going to be 2s to wound. That's strength 6.
Yep, 2s to wound. Toughness 3. Take out those wounds.
There you go. No AP on them.
No, it's AP dash.
Yeah, strength 6, no AP.
So 6 up saves. Save none, so lose another 4, 5, 9. They are just getting annihilated.
Going to go with the Gauss Cannon and Staff of Light from my Catacomb Command Barge, just into Toxicrene because nothing else really in range. I could fire at Gaunts, but I really don't want to. So Gauss Cannon hitting on 3s because it didn't move.
Solid.
Solid. Cool. Lovely. And wounding on 5s because you're toughest 7.
Yep, sure am.
Not as solid. Staff of Light, 3 shots, heading on 2s. Awesome. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound, -2, 1 damage. Yeah, -2, 1 damage.
So -2 brings it 5 up. And again, 1 damage, but ignore with Catalyst on a 5 up. Nope, I go down another wound.
And the Doomsday Arc is going to go next. So Gust Flare Array, the 2 of them are going to go into Toxicrene because it's the only thing in range. But I'm going to fire, and I did stay still, the high-power Doomsday Cannon. I'm going to go with your big cannon at the back.
Tyrannifex.
Absolutely. So let's start with the Gust Flare Array. So it's going to be 10 shots hitting on 3s. Okay, pretty good. It's going to be 5s to wound you.
Nice.
which was nice.
Yeah.
Fail all
5.
these, you die.
Yep. So -1, so 4 ups. So failed 2, so I am down to 3 wounds remaining.
Got Catalyst.
Oh, Catalyst, will do. I failed 2, so I get 3 wounds remaining.
Here comes a high power Doomsday Cannon flying straight down the battlefield into the
Tyrannifex.
Tyrannifex. So it's D6 shots. I rolled a 1 from a Gaze of Death, so surely this is going to be a 6.
So 4.
It's 4, perfectly acceptable. So 4 shots, hitting on 3s.
-1 actually due to the Venom Tropes.
Okay, hitting on 4s. Yeah, okay. Wounding on 3s.
Yep, toughness 8.
Oh, that was unfortunate.
Do you want to command point one of them? It's not really even, it can't even do enough really.
It really can't do enough, I'm gonna say no. Gonna do Wraiths into
Hormagaunts?
Hormagaunts, so charge.
Oh look, they're in.
Oh, look, they're in.
What's next?
Lich-Guard next are gonna go into, it's a crime that he's still alive. I put quite a lot of firepower into him, but into Talk Screen.
Yep. So Overwatch with the Choking Spores first of all. So D6 shots for 2. Hitting on 6s. Oh,
Wow.
I'd rather this on the lashes, but anyway.
Yeah.
5s to wound, re-rollable. Re-rollable. Okay, so 1 wound. It's AP dash.
AP dash, 3 up save. Yep.
Nailed it. And then the massive toxic lashes for 1 shot, hitting on a 6.
Cocked.
Nope.
Nope.
Nothing. So charge in.
Can't fail.
Oh look, you made it.
Oh, look, just. Next up, I'll do the Nightbringer into the Talk Screen. I was thinking about going for the Gaunts because I could easily, you know, help him try and kill them. But I feel I'd be overcommitting into this and I'd be asking for the Nightbringer's death. So let's go with the Toxicrene instead. You know, I know it's a bit deadly and I think it explodes and causes damage as well, which ain't ideal. But I'm pretty sure this should seal its death. So, Nightbringer. Oh, he's in. So we're going to have the Nightbringer go first here, absolutely murder this Talk Screen, because that's kind of his job, you know. If it's not a vehicle, he's going to absolutely murderize it. So 4 attacks, Nightbringer. Yep, 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 2s unless you're a vehicle. All wounds. -4 AP, I believe you will not get a save.
Nope.
D6 damage. You're gone.
Well, I've got Catalyst first.
You're going to so die. 8, 9, 10, is that
So
11?
it's 11 wounds.
11 wounds, you might not die, but you should. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Thank you. I think I'm going to die, but I'm just saying, not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Don't say
yet.
death.
5 up Catalyst. I'm dead.
Not by much.
It's not great. Now, the problem is I've just suffered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
So acid blood straight onto the Nightbringer, and any 6s, it's a mortal wound, and then I'll do my death throws in a minute.
Yeah.
So you'll take a mortal wound,
Yep, so he's down to 7.
and then death throws on a 6, I'll start dishing out mortal wounds to everyone nearby. Oh no, I really wanted that 6. But anyway, so yeah, top screen is deed, and 1 mortal wound on the Nightbringer. So before Ross's race are allowed to strike back, I will hit back with my Hormagaunts into the race due to paroxysm. Those race cannot strike until everyone else has. So 18 attacks with Scything Talons, hitting on 4s, reroll 1s. It's looking quite good. So I've got 7 hits, so we're wounding on 5s. Wound of 6 is damage 2 due to Toxin Sacs.
Okay, okay.
Which we got none. 2 3-up saves.
2 3-ups. Ooh, 1 is down to 1 wound. Race up next, so because it's the last thing charging. So they did recharge because they can fall back and charge, which is a beautiful ability. So it's going to be 9 attacks with them, hitting on 3s, and I get to reroll everything. Just reroll that too. Yeah, they all hit. Wounding you on 2s.
Killing
you on 2s. That'll be 7 dead.
So you've killed everyone bar 2 Hormagaunts.
That is it for Novak Dynasty Necrons turn 1. Overall, not bad. I mean, we dealt that unit of Hormagaunts pretty much done. It can still do damage, but it's not doing great. So it's nice to see them really get whistled down. But we did do with Talk Screen, but it took way more shots than it should have. Gaze of Death and everything should have dealt with it, but it is what it is. I'm going to burn Scar the Skies because I just think I don't... If I had the Destroyers, I think I'd have reliable firepower to wipe out a Hive Tyrant. Now my firepower is a lot more mitigated, it's going to be a bit more difficult, so I'd rather redraw and get more options. Current victory points are 1-0 to David for First Blood, and in terms of command points, I'm on 3. What are you on, David? You've spent them like there's no tomorrow.
Yep.
So we're going to go into Tyranids turn 2, and oh boy, I think that centre of the battlefield is going to be a mighty, mighty mess.
Ton of options to do here for Tyranids. I think the 2 cards I draw will probably determine how I play, but a lot of your units are now in range of my Flesh Borers. Now there's a fair amount of Flesh Borers in each unit. Could take away shots, and reroll 1s could be quite handy because they reroll wounds of 1 as well for units above the size of 20 models or more.
Ooh.
So I'd quite like that. We don't know what to do yet. We'll take a look. We'll just crack on and see what the cards are. So I drew my cards. I got Defend 1, and then I drew Priority Orders Received, and I drew Secure 1. So yeah, basically I need to be on 1. Never going to happen. Too much to chew through. So we'll be seeing back those cards later on. So quite a lot's happened here. I've fallen back the Hormagaunts. They just ran away because they're going to try and roadblock for those Scarabs. All the swarm of Termagants has moved on up, along with the miasmic cannon. Hive Tyrant, so he's now in range to auto hit the Wraiths and potentially the Nightbringer, should I choose, if he's available to be chosen once the Wraiths are hopefully dealt with. Balethorn Cannon, Tyrant's kind of moved a little bit, but not much. In fact, no, he stayed still. He stayed still, it was this one that moved. Tyrannifex has got nothing really to do other than stay still, along with the Exocrine. And the brood of Zoanthropes and Venomthropes are all within range of their targets to protect or cast spells, so they don't need to move. Okay, so my Flying Hive Tyrant up here with the Warlord. Now I actually may have forgotten this round. I think he has Onslaught and Paroxysm. I think he does. I had it in the wrong order possibly, but anyway, so we're going to go Paroxysm. Now that's going to stop a unit from fighting in combat. Really, Ross only has 2 units here. The big bad Nightbringer and these Hyperphase Swords. I'm actually going to choose the Hyperphase Swords. So we're needing a 5 to cast, which we get. So they are Paroxysmed. And then we're going to cast Onslaught. Well, there's no real point because all the other units have actually moved that have required to move. And no one has actually advanced. So nothing there. And I'm going to skip it there. In fact, guys, no I'm not. I'm going to cast Smite with him onto the Wraiths. He gets it. It's D3 mortal wounds, and I believe 1's already down to 1 wound.
On the
Wraiths.
Wraith, yeah, 1 is down to 1 wound.
So he'll die, and another one will lose a wound. The brood of Zoanthropes are going to Warp Blast. It'll have to be the Wraiths. I should have done them before doing the Hive Tyrant. My bad, I already got halfway into it. But basically, it means they're going to get -1 to hit. So, a -1 to their tests.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
What was that?
Actually, no.
So I need to spend a command point.
Yep, Romanel 1.
Need a 2+.
Yep.
We get it. So, it'll be D3 plus D3 mortal wounds. So, that'll be 4 mortal wounds.
I'm down to 1 Wraith out of 1 wound.
Ouch. And then they're going to cast Catalyst, and I'm just going to do that onto the Warlord Hive Tyrant, try and keep him a bit more survivable. We're looking for a 6. Oh! We peril, and I've already used my reroll. I should have nominated one. I was always going to go with the one at the back.
Sure.
One,
What have we got?
3.
Show me a 5 or 6.
So it's D3 mortal wounds.
5 or 6. 5 or 6. Oh! So he's dead, and that's a further D3 mortal wounds to every unit within a range.
Yeah, we'll double check. So the power automatically fails, but actually only 1 Zoanthrope will die. It says they will peril as per the core rulebook, but there's a wee line in their special rules which mentions they will not explode into other units until the last Zoanthrope in the unit has died. So no more Zoanthropes will die. I'm just going to go into the last Flying Hive Tyrant. He has Psychic Scream in the Horror. He's going to do Psychic Scream on the Wraiths, try and kill him. So we're looking for a 5+. Unbelievable. So we fail, And horror is going to be -1 to hit rolls. I'm going to put that on to the warriors again, which we get. So the horror is -1 to the hit rolls and leadership. Tyrannofex is now in range to use a Stinger Salvo, so he's going to do 8 shots with a Stinger Salvo into the Wraiths because he now shoots twice when he stays still.
Yep.
And his Rupture Cannon, we're going to just trade shots, Ross, with the Doomsday Arc.
Sounds good to me, man.
So we'll do the Stinger Salvo first, so it'll be 8 shots because the Salvo hit shoots twice, and I am reroll hits of 1 because of Kronos. 4s reroll 1s.
Okay. Okay.
Strength 5, so we wound on 4s. Only 2 wounds, but mind you, you've only got 1 wound left.
Yep.
He's alive. Now the Rupture Cannon, it'll be 6 shots. 4s, reroll 1s. 4 hits so far.
Good. Oh my.
So 5 hits. Now strength 10 means I'll be wounding you on 3s.
Yep.
Oof.
Oh.
4 wounds. Now it's -3 and you're a 4-up armor, so it's no save.
No save, so you gotta work out your damage, and I'm gonna just check some.
So it's going to be straight to D6 damage apiece. Okay with that. So we've got 3, 2, 5. So let's work through these. Your quantum shielding, you can ignore that on a 4 or less. Ignored.
Okay.
I ignore these on a 2 or less. Okay, so you took 3 damage so far.
Yep.
And ignore that one on a 1. No. So you take 4 damage. You're down to 10 wounds remaining. Ugh, not the best. 28 Termagants are going to shoot all their flesh borers into that poor remaining Wraith. He's really the only viable target they've got. 28 shots, hitting on 4s. We'll be right back. So I got 17 hits. Now we're wound on 5s, but reroll 1s because I have more than 20 models in the unit. That's a 4, sorry, shouldn't have pulled it out. I'm not seeing enough. Not seeing enough. Reroll these 2 for no extra. So 5 wounds. Give me a single 1 or 2.
You got pinballs.
You gave me plenty. So
Oh my word! There's no saving him.
No.
He's done.
so the Hive Tyrant with the miasmic cannon is going to shoot straight into the Nightbringer now because he's now a closest target option. So because of miasmic cannon, if you're within 8 inches, I automatically hit. Need to work out how many shots though.
Okay.
So it's D3 automatic hits. For 3 automatic hits. Strength 9, but I always wound on 2s unless you are a vehicle.
Okay.
2 wounds.
That's
4 up involved. That's 3 damage apiece.
I'm gonna command point 1. Oh my word.
Nope.
Down to a wound.
Yeah, I think someone's going to pick him off. The next Hive Tyrant is going to shoot at the Nightbringer. We're going to use the Balethorn Cannon. So it's D6 shots. Oh, not good for 2. If I use my last command point, did I reroll anything in the shooting phase? I think I rerolled in the psychic phase.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, I'm very tempted to reroll that.
You've got a lot of other shooting options.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s though, because you're not more than 10. Oh, we get 2 hits. Wounding on 4s because you're strength 7 and strength 7 against toughness 7.
Yep.
Oh, so we get a wound now. This gun has a unique rule where you get no invul saves. And it's -1 AP.
But I've got an actual 4-up save.
So you're down at 5 up. Oh! We have 27 shots from the flesh borers from these Termagants. Guess who they're going to target?
Yeah. Good call.
Hitting on 4s, no rerolls. That's not a great start. We've got a bunch of hits, so 5s to wound, but reroll 1s because we're above the unit size of 20. So,
I mean, it's down to 1 wound.
yeah, I know, but...
Everyone I've got a 50-50 chance.
Oh, so bring it 3 in another one. Right, so 3 shots.
Oh!
That one rolled off the table, Ross.
Come on! Come on! Oh, no.
And last thing to shoot, the Exocrine's going to double tap his bioplasmic cannon all the way over at your Tomb Blades.
Yep.
So it will be 12 shots. I'll be -1 to hit due to your is it shield veins?
Invasion engrams.
Invasion engrams. So my 3-up bonus is now back to a 4-up.
Okay.
And I'll reroll 1s due to Kronos. Well, it's a
Wow!
fair.
What? I mean, that would have been all hits if it wasn't for my -1.
And the
but-
reroll, wow. Okay, that would have been technically that'd have been 12 hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get 10 hits.
Uh-huh.
Your armor is only.
5.
I think
Toughest 5.
yeah, but what's your armor save?
I think it's, I'll have a check, I think it's only 4+.
So Ross, your armor's 4+, so 3's to wound, but it's damage 2, so it's actually 3's to kill, because I'm AP -3.
So, 6 3-ups, you wipe them.
I didn't even come close, that was tragic.
You came very close.
Oh my word, I
David.
came very close.
It's down to 1.
Yeah. I've not used my reroll yet in the shooting phase. I
Yeah.
debated against it.
I think you should use it here because you don't
Yep.
want me to reanimate.
Yeah, so here we go. This will be my last command point.
Stop me reanimating.
3 up. Got it. Twin blades are gone. So this turn is going phenomenally well. We are going to charge the Termagants from here, first of all, into the Nightbringer. Only him.
Okay, gaze of death. D6. Come on! Gaze better. 6 is it. Nope,
Charge. Oh, look, they're in.
you're in. Move them all first just to see
yeah.
where you end up.
We're going to wrap them round. So the Termagants have charged in. There's no point in charging anyone else in because I'm not going to make it. So yeah, they've wrapped round. All of them, bar 4 of the 27 models, can strike. So talking about 24 models, let's roll to hit.
Okay.
24 attacks, hit on 4s. We'll be right back. So we've got a bunch of hits. Now it's going to be 6s to wound. Come on. And you, go for it.
Skip to kill a Star-Lord. Not today!
You know what? I'm actually not bothered because you're tied up. That's the best of the worst results.
Oh, well, keep in mind I fly, but okay. And so, by the grace of something, Nightbringer's still alive. 4 attacks back, 2s and 2s, and you die. 2s, they all hit. 2s to die, 3 dead.
Yes.
Results.
So that's the end of that turn for Tyranids, not Necrons. You know what? I'm quite happy with that. Every Tomb Blade is dead. All the race are dead. So essentially, all the race destroyers and Tomb Blades are gone. That was a key objective, and we started work on the Doomsday Arc and the Nightbringer who survived somehow. Score-wise, still 1-0 in favour of Tyranids, and I will be burning priority orders received secure 1. It's never going to happen at the moment. No, I'm getting rid of it. Command points, I'm out of command points. Do you have any left?
2.
You have 2, so yeah.
Necron Novak Dynasty, turn 2. It's looking perilous at the moment. That Nightbringer surviving is tough. You know, he's seriously wounded and absolutely surrounded, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Basically, I need to draw these cards and hopefully I can score a good amount of points, and that should put me well in the lead. With that, let's have a look at the 2 new cards. Drawing my 2 cards because I did burn my last one. No prisoners, score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed during your turn. 3 to 5 I get D3, and 6 or more D3 plus 3. Yep, hopefully that's possible. If it's not, then what am I doing with my life? Dust and Ashes is choose a Necron character, and if they're alive at the end of the game, I get 1 victory point. Gonna choose Catan Command Barge, cause no. So yeah, he will be part of Dust and Ashes. And that's the movement done. So, Doomsday Arc stayed still. Catan Command Barge stayed still. Gonna do my Will Be Done on the Necron Warriors, who, you guessed it, stayed still. Lich Guard shuffled up past this Gaunt unit. They're just like, nope, none of that. And the Nightbringer has moved out of combat because of plans, and these over there. Scab Squad, they want these Gaunts. They're going to show how Swarms do it. Let's do Catan powers, or power. Nightbringer is now going to do one of his 2 Catan powers, and this one's going to be Cosmic Fire. Roll the d6 for each enemy unit within 9 inches of the Catan shard. Add 1 to the result if it's Tesseract Vault. On a 4+, the unit being rolled suffers d3 mortal wounds. That will affect this unit of Gaunts, this Tyrant, this unit of Gaunts, this Tyrant, and
Venom throats.
Venom throats. So we'll start with these unit of gaunts.
Okay.
4+, you suffer D3 mortal wounds. No. Hive Tyrant, HQ. Not a good start. This unit here,
The guns.
they're going to suffer D3 mortal wounds for
Try again.
off the table for 3.
Cool.
Hive Tyrant in the back. Yep, D3 for 2. And these Venothropes. No. So it'll be 3 wounds off the gaunts and 2 wounds off the Hive Tyrant.
Guys, the Nightbringer is just hugging the Hive Tyrant just now, so we do apologise, you can't really see him, but he's behind the wing. Staying in from the sun.
Yep, so it's going to tune phase, and with that, he's going to look straight up into the wings, straight into that Tyrant's face. So, Gaze of Death, last time I rolled a 1, in Overwatch I rolled a 1. No, I think I got 4 last time. This is going to be awesome, watch this. D6 shots for 5.
It's pretty awesome-ish, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. 2s to hit with Gaze of Death. All hit. 2s to wound you. 4 wounds. Minus 4 AP.
And what's the damage?
D3.
D3. So, 4 up invul then. Here we go.
What?
Apparently, I just stared back at you and went,
No.
no.
Necron Warriors next, and they're going to rapid fire straight into those
Termagants.
Termagants right in front of them. 28 shots, I am, I will be done, so it's going to be 28 shots, hit on 2s.
Sure thing.
Yeah. So 5 misses.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's killing you on 3s.
Just their gaunts, yeah, just take them off, yeah.
Yeah, so killing on 3s.
Take away the 1s and 2s.
Take away the 1s and 2s. Oh my.
3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. So you've killed 20. So there'll be some left, but you've killed 20.
Gauss Cannon next from the Catacomb Command Barge into that Hive Tyrant. Going to be 3 attacks. Now you are within the Venom Thrope, so it's
Yes.
-1, but I didn't move, so 3 step. And only strength 6, so it's going to be 5s to wound you. For 1 wound, minus quite a few AP.
4 up invul. Oh, and then D3 damage.
Be high. High.
Down to 9 wounds remaining.
Doomsday Arc next to prove the name of which it's based on. I'm going to put it straight into that and just, it's going to be a big explosion of blood and guts. It's got to happen.
D6 shots.
D6 shots. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, it might happen.
Are you within the 6 inches to get -1?
Yes.
Okay.
They've not moved.
3, 6. It's going to be 4s to hit you. Yep.
And that's pretty solid still.
3s to wound.
Toughness 8.
Yep. Yep. -5.
Yep, going straight to damage, mate.
Straight to damage. D3, D6.
That's killed.
That's super dead.
Yep, his death throws, he's not in range of anyone, it's only 3 inches, but his death throws goes off. It's not going to clip anything. But yeah, you've just traded shots and annihilated him.
Yeah. Gonna go with the Scabs first. They're gonna charge straight into those Hermagants.
You nailed it.
Yeah. Next up, I'm gonna do Lich Guard into the Hermagants.
Termagants.
Because I know you heroically intervene into them, but I really don't want them to shoot next round. I'd rather try and kill some of them. Do you want to shoot back at the Lich Guard?
Yeah, so it's 22 of them are in range out of the 25.
Yep.
So hitting on 6s, no rerolls. So we get 4 6s. We're wounding on 5s, but I reroll 1s due to it being above unit size of 20. So we get 2 wounds, AP dash.
3 up save. 1's lost a wound. It's going to be a 4-inch charge.
Nailing it.
That's super there. Starting out with the Scabs that I charged in with, I'm going to put in 32 attacks. Heading on 4s. Rerolling because of no book.
And we'll be right back.
So after rerolls, it was still a whole bunch of hits. Wounding on 4s. Yep, 4s.
Yep.
Strength 3. Yep.
Phenomenal.
So yeah, that's going to be munching hard.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, I mean you've got to make that many 6-up saves.
And they're dead. So because the Lich Guard are paroxysm, they can't strike yet. So I'll get to jump in first, maybe pick off a wound or 2. 22 attacks can get into Lich Guard.
Okay, okay.
Hitting on 4s. Not great, but not bad.
That was actually really good, David.
Yeah, and then it'll be 5s to win, however. Strength
Yep.
4, strength 3, sorry, against toughness 5. I'm going to be greedy. Give me 2 kills. Come on.
Yeah, I'm going to say 1. 3 up saves. That's 1, and that's 1 down a wound as well.
Okay, time to get Lichguard ready. Sorry guys, we just want to also pause here for a second. We forgot these warriors who were shooting into the massive Termagant horde. They'd have actually been -1 to hit because we put the horror on them. It's done now. We forgot, so apologies for any guys who are screaming in the comment section below about that. We've remembered, just too late. Anyway.
Okay, Lichguard into them is going to be 18 attacks. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling. Re-roll those misses.
Nice.
1 miss. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 3s to kill.
You will be, yeah.
Yeah, -3 AP. 3s to kill. That's going to be a few of them.
So 5, 10, 12, go down.
And that is the end of Novak Dynasty Necrons, turn 2. You know what? Not bad, all things considered. We did clear up quite a few of the Hermagants and Termagants in the centre. There's one real big unit of them left. The Hive Tyrants are still flying about in a big danger. The Lichguard have came in and done some damage, and basically Doomsday Arc exploded. I forget what that big thing's called. Tyranids, it just annihilated. So that was glory to see. With that, I'm going to score no prisoners. I killed 3 units this turn. So I'm going to get D3 victory points for just 1, bringing me to a total of 1. Let's move on to, well, in terms of command points, how many you got left?
0.
I've got 2. Let's go on to Tyranids, turn 3.
So into Tyranids turn 3. It's going back and forth here. I got very lucky Ross only rolled 1 victory point there. I think that's allowing a bit of breathing space because I'm going to draw 2 cards this turn. I've still got defend 1, which I'm never going to get. A lot of options. I can either commit to the fight in the middle, or I can fall back and rain down Zone Throat Fire, Lashing Tendrils and an Exocrine. My Flying Hive Tyrants have an option though. They might come up north and start hunting a Catacomb Command Barge. So I always had Defend 1, I just drew Defend 2 and Scour the Skies. Well, Scour the Skies is perfect, we have lots of options. Defend 2, brilliant. So into the movement phase, my Warlord Hive Tyrant's coming up hunting. He's going to now go for the Catacomb Command Barge. Over here, this Hive Tyrant's moved back, and we've fallen back the Termagants because we want to open up fire onto the Lichguard. The Venom Throat Brood is just going to move up. They probably won't do the damage, but they are multi-damage dealers, and they can just hold back stuff maybe for a turn or 2. Zone Thropes are going to just do their thing. Exocrine's doing his thing, so is Muculid Spore. So going on to the Psychic phase, this Hive Tyrant is going to Psychic Scream onto the Nightbringer.
So 5 to kill him?
It's a 5 to kill him, yeah. Yep, D3 mortal wound, so he will die. Does he explode in a 4+? Nope. He doesn't, but Nightbringer is gone, and that is Scour the Skies. We're going to cast the Horror onto the Lichguard, looking for a 6. We get it, so -1 to their attacks, hits, and leaderships.
If we remember this time.
We will remember this time.
Okay.
I've got a lot betting on it.
Let's put it like there.
Yeah, true.
So we can.
The Brood of Zone Thropes have now lost their ability for additional damage, so it'll just be a normal smite into the Lichguard and then a Catalyst into the Hive Tyrant. We're going to go with the Catalyst first. So we've got it, so ignoring wounds and a 5-up. And we're just going to smite those Lichguard, which we get for D3 mortal wounds, so if 5-up will kill 2 Lichguard. No, just 1 mortal wound, so 1 more Lichguard will go down. And then this Hive Tyrant's going to smite your Catacomb Command Barge, which we fail because it's technically -1, so nothing there. And Paroxysm, we're going to put it on the Lichguard. So Paroxysm, we get. So they are also not just the Horror, they are also Paroxysmed. Miasmic Cannon into the
Catacomb Command
Barge. So D3 shots. 3 shots.
Oh my words.
As you're within 8 inches, they're automatic hits.
Automatic.
Automatic, yeah, they're automatic hits.
Yep.
It's always wound on 2 unless you're a vehicle, so it'll go
Which
to
I am.
strength 9.
Alright.
So wounding on 3s.
Strength 9, winning on 3s.
We still, we wound.
Minus what?
Minus 2.
Minus 2. I've got a lightning field, so I've got 4 up invul.
Not a good start.
Not a good start.
It's 3 damage apiece.
3 damage apiece.
You'll be down to 2 wounds
I'll be
remaining,
down to 2 wounds. I'm actually going to use command point. Down to 1 command point. 4 up save. Did I get it?
You did.
I did.
So
I'm
you're down to 5 wounds.
5 wounds.
The brood of venomthropes are going to chuck out their toxic lashes at your Lich Guard. So 8 shots from the brood, hitting on 4s.
That was not good, David.
That was like actually appalling. Really, really bad.
I don't think you're really worried about these guys though, because I can think of one unit that might have been a worse result. Anyway, so 2 hits.
Yeah, that's out the system now.
Yeah.
2 hits. Wounding on 5s, but re-rollable. Okay. Oh! No AP.
3 up save.
Well, that's something. Exocrene's going to bioplasmic cannon those Lich Guard. 12 shots because I've stayed still. +1 to hit, so I'll be hitting on 3s and reroll 1s due to Kronos.
Go for it.
Take away the 2s. We've got 2 of them. It's already looking good.
Already statistically average. Nice.
So 10 hits. 3s to wound.
3s to wound.
Yeah, okay. So that's 7 wounds.
7 wounds, 4 plus save, 4 plus invul.
Oh no. So that one's cocked. So already you've lost 3.
Yep.
You know what? 3 going down. I'm happy with that. I think we both are.
I'm okay with that as well. Filming.
Balethorn cannon. D6 shots into the Lich Guard. Give me high. Give me high. Well, that's pretty high. That was a 6. That was a 1.
Yep.
We're hitting on 3s because you're under a unit of 10, so we hit. We're wounding on 3s, strength 7. Well, that happened.
Yeah.
Venomthropes are going to charge into Lich Guard. If I can kill another one, it'll be worth it. So charging in, they will make it.
Yep.
So they'll make it. Charging with the Hive Tyrant into the command barge.
Bring it. Gauss cannon. 6s. Nailed it. 5s. Didn't nail it. Staff of Light. 2 more. Yep. 6s. Yep. 5s.
Yep.
Nope.
Can't really feel this charge.
Cannot fail this charge. Bring it.
Venomthropes are going to lash the Lich Guard.
Okay, okay.
8 attacks, hitting on 4s. Okay, that's fair enough. Wounding on 5s, rerollable. Rerollable. So 2 wounds.
2, 3 ups.
Go for it.
Lost a wound.
D3 damage actually.
Oh, that you didn't say. Okay, go for it.
So 3 up, 1 dies. Whoa.
No. It's okay.
Hive Tyrant is going to activate next against the Catacomb Command Barge.
Okay, okay, go for it.
4 attacks with the big scything talons, so it'll be 2s to hit, reroll 1s.
Oh, thank goodness for reroll 1s. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, now we're back to normal. It's going to be 4s to wound you, however.
Yep. Tough 6, strength 6. Need this to be good. That was not good.
It's not good. Now, however, that will be +1 damage, so it'll just be a 4 damage.
D3
Not
damage.
enough to kill you.
Yeah, D3 damage.
No, it's 4 damage.
Oh, right, okay. So I'm going to do my save, 4 up pinball.
Nailed it.
Yep.
And then the prehensile pincer tail, just chuck that in for good measure. We hit. We do wound. It's AP dash.
3 up save.
Oh.
Oh, D3 damage. I'll take it. 3 quantum
Shielding.
Shielding. I've stopped that on a 1 or 2. No,
No,
so
so
I will take 3 wounds.
2 wounds remaining.
One thing I forgot, I'm just going to do it now. At the start of the fight phase, I'm supposed to roll for lightning field to see if I cause a mortal wound on you. 4+ you do. Have a mortal wound.
I can ignore a 5 up.
Oh, okay, go for
It's
it.
catalyst.
Yep.
I ignore it.
Ah, don't have a mortal wound then. Attacks back from the Staff of Light from the Catacomb Command Barge. 3 attacks, hitting on 2s. Oh, could we get reroll because of Novak? And wounding you on 5s. Have 2 wounds, minus lots of AP.
It's going to be bring my 4 up invul.
Yep.
And then ignore a 5 up. Yep, so I'm down to 8 wounds remaining.
Now you can have your last wound.
Yeah.
And finally it's the Lich Guard to go next. So there's 5 of them, so it's going to be 10 attacks. I am the Horror, so it's -1. We remember this time. Hey hey. So it's going to be forced to hit, reroll 1s and 2s. Don't roll 3s. Don't like that 3.
Okay,
Don't like that roll.
Yeah, that's a really bad roll.
It's a really bad roll. Forced to hit. We'll try again. Nova. Again, not great, but it is what it is. What's your
Toughness 4.
That's 4. 3's to wound. So that many minus like 3 AP.
Yeah, it's probably going to go straight through and kill one of them. Let's just double check. What's the minus AP though?
I think it's -3. I think. Do you want me to check?
Please do.
I will do.
So now it's the end of the fight phase. You've got an enemy unit within 1 inch of the venom tropes. So Toxic Miasma will activate. On a 5+, you'll suffer a mortal wound, which will take a guy with you. Yep.
Oh,
So
okay.
he will die.
Leadership time. So Lich Guard are the ones that have to make a leadership. Now I've lost 5 and I'm suffering the Horror. So I'm technically down by 6. So on a 5 or a 6, I lose more Lich Guard. No, I'm okay.
I do have a leadership for the venom tropes to take. Oh no, I don't, because I'm Synapse. What
Yeah,
am I
you're
talking about?
Synapse. You're fine. You're fine.
So end of turn 3 for Tyranids, and it was an okay turn. Yes, we did get a bunch of Lich Guard out of the game. We did also get the Nightbringer out of the game, but we failed to kill the Command Barge. And I've got a funny feeling he's going to run away, and I'm going to take a lot of shots in the face.
Yes.
I did though, however, get Scare of the Skies, so the score is now 2-1 for the Tyranids, and I'm going to burn defend 1, because I'm not interested in it whatsoever. So score will be 2-1. I think I'm out of command points. I think you're out. We've got 1. You've
One
got
left.
1 remaining. Pass it on to Necron's turn 3.
Necron Novak Dynasty turn 3. This game is come to an interesting one. We've both taken absolute chunks out of each other at this rate, so it's becoming very, very dangerous for us both. Really is going to be come down to cards. Victory points are going slowly, but whoever can sort of edge away is going to be quite good there. Thankfully this time I am going to get Reanimation Protocols for Lich Guard. Finally, David didn't eliminate a unit straight off the bat, so that'll be helpful. If I get a good roll, those Lich Guard are going to be excellent. And I am also going to draw 2 new cards. Let's see what they are. Here is my new cards for this round. Dust and Ashes I got from before. Secure Objective 4, which is all kinds of possible if I want to go for it. And Defend Objective 6, which has a Hive Tyrant Sin on it. So nope, 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 nope. Not bad, not great. Yeah. Finished up the movement phase for the Necrons, so what have I done? So Reanimation Protocols, I think some people have asked me to actually roll this in camera, but I didn't. But there's only been 1 time I've had to roll this entire game because David's been systematically eliminating the units before they can. So it was on the Lich Guard. I had 6 chances to do so and I recovered 2. Perfectly average.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Scarabs have scuttled on over here. Reason for that is that they might go for the Hive Tyrant. If I can cause enough wounds, I can maybe run up to it and basically force to it, rerolling wounds, and then always wounding 5s. Might take off the last wound, we'll see. Necron Warriors move this way, basically to give them rapid fire options into the Tyrant if I have to. Shots onto other things if I need to, though they get debuffs. I did My Will Be Done them from the Fleeing Catacomb Command Barge, who went up a wound. Big Money is just going to stay still, because he can rapid fire into the Tyrant as well, and he can shoot a big ass shot if he wants to. Speaking of, no more Catan powers because Nightbringer's dead. Let's do some shooting. Gonna start off these Necron Warriors here, and I'm just gonna rapid fire into the Hive Tyrant. Reason being is I'm gonna hit in 2s and I'm gonna get double shots rather than put into other things where you're gonna debuff me and I get half the shots. I'm looking at those
Okay.
Hermagons.
Termagants, you'll get it one day.
I'll get them one day.
Okay, 28 shots.
20 shots, hitting on 2s.
I see practically no ones. Oh, I see 2.
2 1s.
Great.
There we go. This is how we do it.
5s to wind.
5s to wound indeed. 5s to wound.
I see a lot of wounds.
I see a lot of wounds as well. Be thankful I'm not your favourite Mifrit.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand why you're not using Mifrit. But Apparently
well,
it's working.
apparently it wouldn't work here because you're 4 up invul, 3 up save normally.
Very good point, yeah.
Yep. Show me a bunch of less than 4s. Please.
I just did.
Oh my.
So they are saved, and then we ignore these with Catalyst
Yep.
on 5s. You know what?
That was actually really good.
That was
really good. You needed that there.
So I'll take 3 wounds, so I'm now down to 5 wounds remaining.
Catacomb Command Barge straight into the Hive Tyrant's face. Let's start with the Ghost Cannon, D3 shots. For 2. Hitting on 3s because I moved.
Yep.
Okay. Wounding on 5s. For none. Ghost Staff of Light, hit on 2s. Okay. Wounding on 5s. For 1 wound, -3s, so you're 4 up invul.
Saved.
Ah, you're fine. Here comes the big shots here. So, I'm going to put the rapid-firing Ghost Flare Ray into him. I'm going to put the big shots into the other Hive Tyrant. A lot of people are going to go, no, Ross, just kill the Hive Tyrant. You got to be, you know,
Ross wants 2 Hive Tyrants.
I want 2 Hive Tyrants. Come
Why
on.
kill 1 when you get the price of 2?
Yeah, and plus these guys can charge into you, and I'm Novak. You know, I want to take you in combat. This is how this game works.
Right. Will we do the big cannon down here first?
No, let's do the rapid firing first. 3, 6,
Okay.
9, 12, 15, 18, 20. For record, I don't believe this will kill you. This should bring you down to 3 wounds.
Okay.
20 shots, hit on 3s. Well, it's certainly not going to kill you.
Statistically, you can.
Yeah, I can, but that was not a good roll. 5s to wound you.
No. You got no wins.
Wow.
Oh, you might regret this.
D6 shots from the, you know, I stayed still. D6. I don't think I'm gonna regret this. 2 shots. Hit on 3s. Oh no! So you end up causing 5 wounds. Well, it'd have to be 6 so you minus them. 3s to wounds?
Yep.
Oh well, come on!
Yes,
Oh,
Ross,
my
you should
word.
have just doubled down on the Hive Tyrant.
Yeah, no, that makes a difference. Right, well, now I'm scared of that Hive Tyrant. I was expecting better. I'm going to charge with Necron Warriors.
Okay, so my miasmic cannon, you're within 8 inches, so these automatically hit.
Not
D3
good.
shots for 2. And they'll be wounding on 2s always, sorry. And it's -2 for a 6 up save.
6 up save. 1 goes down.
1 goes down indeed.
It's about a 4-inch charge.
Yeah, just don't roll low.
Don't roll low. They're in.
Nice.
Scarabs go next. They're going to charge into the Hive Tyrant. I really need as many as possible to get in, so my last command point may be spent on this charge. It's about a 6-inch charge, give or take. We'll
Yeah.
check after. Oh!
Plenty.
They're coming in. Let's start off with the Scarabs. So I have moved them all around so they piled in and they're all within range. So it's 9 bases. Going to be 36 attacks. Heading on 4s, re-rolling due to Novak. Terrible, we'll try again. So I had a lot of misses there that was tragic. However, Novak reroll was amazing.
Yeah, it was
only got
ridiculous.
7 misses. Needing 5s to wound you because I always wound on a minimum of 5. Which is not many, but it's enough to scratch away. In fact, that's quite a few.
Yeah, that's plenty, Ross. It's more than I like.
It's more than I
There's a 6 there too.
like. Yeah, there we go.
Take that
That
away.
was that didn't wound.
5, so it's 9 wounds.
So I don't think it'll kill you.
Might. 3 up, because there's no AP on this to start with.
Show me the 1s and 2s.
Okay, so there's 2.
Yep.
And then 5 up Catalyst. Nope, so I'm down to 3 wounds remaining.
And the Necron Warriors to go next, so it's going to be 10 attacks. I can only get 10 in range. 2s to hit, reroll 1s. We'll reroll everything that missed. Reroll Novak. We want blood. All hit.
10 hits, 5s to wounds.
5s to wound. This is where we need it to be good. Come on, 5s. Only 2.
So you can't kill me.
Can't kill you. I'm going to blame the Ghost Flare arc and
Okay.
the Doomsday arc.
3 up armor.
Yeah, fine.
He's fine. That's a criminal.
Yeah, that's going to cost me, isn't it?
Hive Tyrant's going to turn his attention to the Scarabs.
Good call.
So 4 attacks. We're now hitting on 4 plus because I'm now down to 3 wounds. So hitting on 4s, reroll 1s. 2 hits. And we'll be killing on 2s.
Kill away.
Killing on 2s.
How much damage do you cause? 3
3.
damage. Yeah, 2 bases are gone.
2 bases are gone. We'll just do his tail next quickly.
Yep.
Hit on 4s. Not we miss. But 2 bases go down. Venom Tropes are going to do 6 lashes into the Lich Guard. Hitting on 4s. Yeah, it's alright. 4 hits.
Statistical average.
Wounding on 5s, rerollable. Rerollable. Alright.
Above average.
4 wounds, AP dash.
3 up save. Far below average. That's 1 dead and 1
No,
down
it's D3 damage apiece.
Oh no, far below average. Tragic.
So the
3 up
first
to
one?
kill. Oh.
Okay, soaked up. So 1's dead. 2 go down.
Oh.
I'd take it.
And the Lich Guards now attack back, so those 2 that reanimated just went down again. So it's going to be 8 attacks, hitting on 4s because you've horrored me, and I don't get rerolls this time because there was no charges. That was bad. And we're going to be 3 to wound you. Again, not great.
Now,
Minus 3.
yeah, it's just going to go straight through. So 1's down to 2 wounds, so he dies, and 1 goes down to 2 wounds. So there we go. They are synapse, so they're okay. Now guys, we're just going to quickly do the end of the fight phase roll for them.
Yep.
So on a roll of a 5+, you'll take a mortal wound.
Okay.
That's take a mortal wound.
Oh no, okay. End of Novak Dynasty Necrons turn 2? Turn 3? Turn 3. Yeah. So what's happened? Bad things happened. So the Doomsday Arc really did disappoint me there. That was hopefully going to be another stellar performance, and was in rapid fire range.
He's no longer big money, he's now spare change.
Yeah, oh, that's a good comment, David. That hurts my feels, but I love it. Generally, just it's going really bad. David is also working quite well to stop my reanimations. In fact, there's not much I can do in that one. That Hive Tyrant not dying was painful.
It was criminal.
Criminal, and I think it's going to come back to haunt me. Just say I didn't make the bad move with firing the Doomsday Arc on the other Hive Tyrant because I failed all my, everything in general. I'm going to burn Defend Objective 6 because it's got a Hive Tyrant sitting on it. I don't think it will have for soon, but I'm not going to get it. And David is going to achieve Defend Objective Marker 2 because he was like, extra unit, didn't really worry about it. It was cheap points. Those cheap points gave 2 victory points. Bring David to 4 victory points to my 1. I've still got a command point. Somehow. And David has none. With that, let's go on to Tyranids turn 4.
Tyranids turn 4, and we scraped through that there to keep the Hive Tyrant alive. There's really only one objective. Kill the Catacomb Command Barge, take the heart of the Necron Force. We may get some more points from our cards because we now draw 4 new cards.
You draw 4?
I've got none.
Oh no.
So let's see what they are. Drawing my new hand, I got Overwhelming Firepower. Brilliant.
Uh-oh.
Blood and Guts, even better.
Uh-oh.
Master the Warp,
No.
perfect. Defend 4. All totally achievable.
David, I give up.
I'm not going to allow it.
No,
You tried to snipe the Hive Tyrant,
Oh,
revenge
no.
is due.
Oh no.
We're going to run away with points, guys. Okay, so the Hive Tyrants have moved on up. This one's moved on up with the Balethorn. Fill back the Miasmic Cannon one. Venom Throats fell back as well, and all the Termagants have moved on over to the Objective Marker 4. Everyone else has stayed still, however this moved up ever so slightly just to stay within synapse of the Zone Throats, which are keeping this army together. Psychic phase time. We're going to smite with these Zone Throats on to the Lich Guard. We get it for D3 mortal wounds, so on a 5+ it will kill 2 more. It's just killed 2 more Lich Guard. And these Zone Throats are going to catalyst this Hive Tyrant up top because they're not in range anymore for the one down below. So looking for a 6. They nail it. Just going to put that in there, catalyst on him. Flying Hive Tyrant's going to put the horror on to those warriors, so it's -1 to hit. We're looking for a 6. We get it, so that's the horror on them. And Psychic Scream, we're just going to put that on the Scarab's closest enemy unit. We also get it, so D3 mortal wounds on a 5+ a base will die. Nope, 1 base is down to 1 wound remaining. And this Flying Hive Tyrant here, I'm going to risk it. We're going to use Psychic phase time here as well, even I may blow myself up. but he's going to, not peril, he's going to smite the Catacomb Command Barge. We get it for D3 mortal wounds, so on a 5+, he will die.
Go for it.
You're down to 1 wound remaining on the Catacomb Command Barge.
Oh.
And I'm not even going to risk doing paroxysm because I don't want to blow myself up.
No.
13 flesh borer shots into them.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s. No rerolls. Okay, and wounding on 5s. No reroll wounds a 1 anymore because I've got less than 20. Take a wound.
Have a save.
Yes, I will.
There we go.
Miasmic cannon into the Catacomb Command Barge. You're within 8 inches, so D3 automatic hits.
Show me a 1, show me a 1, show me a 1. 2, okay. Sort of between both of us there.
Wounding on 3s, strength 9 against vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Oh!
Okay. It's all falling apart. Hive Tyrant, Balethorn Cannon into those Lich Guard. D6 shots. For 5.
I saw a 6 as well.
I did, Ross.
Yeah.
And 5 will take though. Hitting on 3s because you're less than 10 men.
Oh my
no.
word! This is painful. Was it to win?
3s.
Yep.
-1 ignores your invul, so 4 up.
4 up.
It's 2 straight damage.
1's dead.
Take him or.
Yep. You just gotta kill the last one or I'll start reanimating.
Yeah, we need to go for it. 12 shots with him into the 1 Lich Guard. It's super overkill, but it has to happen.
Yeah.
So we get 12 shots because we haven't moved, and we'll be hitting on 3s, reroll 1s. Okay. Alright, we're going to be wounding on 2s.
What strength are you?
S3, sorry, strength 7. Okay, 1 failed save and he's toast.
Yep.
4 up invul. Unbelievable. We have to charge into the scarabs, 9 inches.
Yep, go for it. I see a 1, so I know this ain't happening.
No, it ain't happening.
No.
So, not a good turn. We should have easily have punished the Necrons there and we failed. So, score-wise, we did get Master of the Warp when we got more than 3 spells. So it'll be D3 victory points to add to my 4. For another 2, so we're on 6-1 is the current score, and I'm not going to burn any cards.
No.
I'm going to hand it straight over to Ross's turn 4.
So somehow I scraped through that. I have no idea how, but I did. Awesome. I really thought this game was done, but
So did I.
yeah,
Apparently I'm for a change.
Yeah. So we'll get a second go out seeing if the Doomsday Arc can prove itself. But mainly we now need to reanimate. We need to do new cards. I really need to score points. Let's see if I can. So remember that when we saw David's hand, we were like, "Damn, that's pretty good." I didn't get that. Dust and Ashes I still have. Secure Objective 4 I still have. No. Endless Legion, I've got to get 10 successful Reanimation Protocols. Not doable this turn. Defend Objective 3. There's a Hive Tyrant on it again. I think I got Defend Objective 6 and I discarded it because that Tyrant was on it. Now he's moved over to the next one I needed. Just go away. Yeah. Terrible cards. So, as requested by a few Necron players, I presume they're Necron players, they want me to show Reanimation Protocols, which I'll do. Let's start with the Lich card. So there's 9 of them, none of them have fled, so 9 chances to get them back on 5s. Giving me 1, 2, 3, 4 back. And 1 Necron Warrior on a 5+. He's back in business. Finished up my movement here. So Wave Command went on the Necron Warriors, so they get their additional +1 to hit. I think they're still under the horror though, which is a pain. Catacomb Command Barge moved over to here, basically to be towards Lich Guard, so that I can start absorbing wounds into them, which is handy. Scarabs advance forward, so not charging anything this turn, but they are moving forward quite well. And Doomsday Arc stayed still. It's gonna do Doomsday things, and it's gonna do it better than it did last turn. With that, let's go into shooting. Doomsday Arc gonna start up next, so it's gonna do better than it could last time. Yeah, it actually goes up a wound. And I mean, it can't do any worse last time because it failed to really wound anything. Going to put the rapid firing into him, and I'm going to put the big gun into him. You know, that's going to work this time.
Yeah,
you
sure.
know?
I'm
So,
not sold on it.
20 shots, Gospel Array into the Hive Tyrant, hitting on 3s. I mean, with a roll like that, I wouldn't be too sold on it either. Yeah, that was actually really bad. That was 4, 6, 7 misses. 5 swoons. 5 swoons. 3 wounds. Don't worry, I've got more shots coming your way.
3 4-ups.
Yep.
He's dead.
No, you've got. You don't have Catalyst.
No, because I couldn't get the range last time.
Oh, I did it!
So he's dead now. Does he explode?
Is this with these raging?
Death throws? No.
Okay. And then we've got the big gunshot straight this Hive Tyrant. There's no hiding from me. D6 shots. We're going to get high this time.
Sure.
3! It's
That's
not
high.
It's, well, it's below acceptable. Hit on 3s.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s. Okay. Minus lots of AP.
4-up invul.
Okay.
D6 damage.
Yep, I roll this one. Oh!
1.
You know,
Which-
I've got 1 command point. Have you got Catalyst?
Yeah. You can't kill him. It's up to you.
I've got my last command point. Nah, I'm going to keep it for Command Barge.
Well-
And you ignore it. Of course you do. Go to Catacomb Command Barge next. I'm going to put the Gauss Cannon into the Venomthropes because they're proving to be a pain. And the Staff of Light into the Termagants. Yeah. Gauss Cannon, so it's going to be -2 to hit because I moved and they've got a natural -1. So forced it.
Nailing it.
Nailed it. 3 wounds.
Sure
6. Didn't nail it.
It's going to go straight through.
Oh yeah, it's minus a bunch.
Just
and it's
don't roll a 1 or
D3.
2.
Don't roll a 1 or 2. Yeah!
So you kill 1.
Nailed it!
They're synapsed. And then you've got your Staff of Light.
Staff Light, it's 3 shots. Hitting on 3s. That's not them. Gonna fire the Necron Warriors next. Now they're gonna fire at the Venomthropes. Or Venomthrope, singular. -2 to hit because of the horror, and also it's a natural -1, but I do get +1 due to Wave of Command.
So forced to hit.
Forced hit, 14 shots.
Not
Dire.
good. Not good.
Oh, that -1 from the horror. I need 4 to wound you. So can't kill you.
-1 brings me to a 6-up save. So I'm down to 2 wounds remaining.
That is the end of Necron's turn 4? 4, yeah. So, where are we? I think that was okay. We killed the Warlord who was hunting down my Catacomb Command Barge. Well, not today. I hunted you down. And we caused some damage elsewhere, but not great amounts. Again, the Doomsday Arc just was not for dealing with big targets. You know, invul saves are a weakness of them. So what happened? I'm going to, get rid of Defend Objective 3 because there's a Hive Tyrant sitting on it. But David scored Defend Objective 4, bringing him to 8 victory points to my 2 with Slay the Warlord on it, which is not good for me. With that, let's go on to Tyranids, turn 5.
So into turn 5, really simple. We get 3 new cards. The score's 8 to 2. Do some damage. Try and take the heart of the Necron force. So we had Overwhelming Firepower and Blood and Guts. We've just drawn Domination, Big Game Hunter, Psychological Warfare. Probably going to ignore this. End of the movement phase, we've still got everything where it is. These are still under Instinctive Behaviour range from the Zoanthropes. Not Synapse range, but they're immune to morale because they're a single model anyway. Everything's just hunkered up here to lay fire, and this Hive Tyrant is coming down to try and hunt what his brethren tried to finish. Starting the Psychic phase, we're going to smite with the Hive Tyrant into the Catacomb Command Barge.
Do it.
D3 mortal wounds. For 1.
Okay, now the Lich Guard allows me to actually take a wound if I do suffer it, so on a 2+, they'll take a mortal wound instead. I'll take a mortal wound on one of the Lich Guards.
Okay, we're just going to Psychic Scream the Command Barge next. Oh my word, we fail it. Oh, my plans have fallen apart. Okay, we're going to move straight on to the Zoanthropes. They're going to smite. It'll have to be the Lich Guard. I've moved that one to be closest to him.
Okay.
Looking for smite. For D6 mortal wounds.
Damn. Is that the second time you've rolled an 11 in this game?
No, not for Smite, I haven't.
Oh, right, okay.
D6. For 1!
Oh,
So it just kills that guy.
he's just dead.
And then we're going to put Catalyst onto that Hive Tyrant as well. We don't get Catalyst. Exocrine is going to do 12 shots, double tapping as he stayed still into your Lich Guard.
Okay.
And instinctive behaviour from the zone tropes is meaning you can target them without any penalty. So 3's to hit, reroll 1, shoot to Kronos. Take away the 2s. We seem to miss 2 every time we shoot.
That's math.
Okay,
Actually, that's more math.
3's to wind. Not comfortable at all. You've got what, 4 remaining as well?
3 remain. Oh, 4 remaining.
4 remaining.
4 up. Invul saves. 3 down. 1 left. 1 left.
13 shots into the Lich Guard.
Yep.
10 on 4s. You know what? That's pretty damn good.
Don't think even your Legion tray would have helped there because you didn't roll any 1s.
No, and I did move.
And you did move, yeah. So you couldn't get it either way.
No. 5's to wind.
Kill them all.
2 wounds. It's not going to kill you. No, you're down to 1 wound remaining.
Oh, man.
Flying Hive Tyrant is going to shoot into the Catacomb Command Barge.
Is it close model way up?
Yeah, definitely.
Go for it.
So D6 shots. For 2. Alright, hitting on 3s. For 2 hits. Wounding on 3s, strength 7. For 1 wound. Now it's -1, 2 damage.
2 damage.
And no invul saves are allowed to be taken.
Could put this on the Lich Guard, it's going to kill him instantly. I am going to take the 4 up save on the Command Barge.
Just the normal armor save.
Normal armor save.
You know if you fail it, he's dead.
Yeah, but it means I can possibly reanimate the Lich Guard next turn. And if I also get a reroll here because I've actually still got 1 command point left.
Okay.
4 up save! Command point! Don't regret decisions.
Instant regret.
Instant regret,
That's Warlord kill.
That's terrible.
And the Hive Tyrant is going to charge into the Lich Guard, he's failed to protect his Overlord.
Mm-hmm.
Can't really fail it. Oh look! Oh, look.
He wants this.
He's in.
So how many attacks? We'll just do this.
So 4 attacks.
Hit on
2s.
2s.
Reroll 1s.
Okay.
Okay. Strength 6, so winding on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
And any wind roll of a 6 is damage 4 rather than 3.
I mean, I've got 1 wound left.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm saying that. Either way though, 3 wins.
4 up save. Alive.
Tail.
Tail.
Let's go for it. The tail. It hits. Does it wound on a 3? It wounds. 3 up armor this time.
Survive.
You survive.
Like that.
Yeah, a bit late though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go just quickly do my 2 attacks
attacks.
back. 3 set, re-rolling. Don't
Oof.
need it.
5s.
5s to wins. I need to bear there.
So end of Tyranids, turn 5. Brilliant. We got our goal at the end. We got the Catacomb Command Barge. Now that will give me Slay the Warlord. I don't know why I have overwhelming firepower here, but it will give me Blood and Guts.
Yep.
So Blood and Guts will bring me technically when the game ends 10 to
I actually
losses.
shot it and give you overwhelming firepower because you shot it to death.
And that's why I've got overwhelming firepower
You're
in my
trying
hand.
to get blood and guts, but I'm trolling
Yeah.
you, so it's not
So
happening.
essentially by the end of the game it will give the score 10 to 2 in favour of Tyranids.
And on that note, David, I'm going to straight up concede I'm not going to make that many points back. I'm not going to end it here though, it's my turn, and I just want to kill that Tyrant. I'm just basically going to do my shots from the Catacomb Command Barge, I'm going to do my shots from the Necron Warriors. I'm even charging Scarab. I just want you to die. Let's do it. Well, David, that was brutal. Your first turn
Yeah, it was good.
was good. Taking out destroyers first turn, you know, is always very good. You know, you can't let destroyers get
No.
away. They are a pain.
And you've got ways with your destroyers to really annihilate a flyer.
Well, yes. I mean, the advantage of destroyers, they've got a very cheap and reliable stratagem, which just makes them ungodly. Like, I've killed so much with them, it's unbelievable.
I know.
And so many people rue the fact when they don't take them out first thing. You didn't give me a chance. It was like, annihilate those destroyers. Do
Yeah.
not even let one, stay there. If one and I get a good reanimation roll, Of course, I didn't have a cryptic, so it'd only be on 5s. But even if I managed to bring back a whole bunch of them, it can be game-breaking. I think there was one time I brought back, Wraiths, I brought back like all 5 of them after they did, and my opponent just went, nope. Same with Destroyers, but you just didn't give me a chance at all in this game.
Yeah, and I think the good thing for Tyranids is it actually showcased they can be a firepower army, they can be a shooting army.
That backfield artillery, the 2 units, great.
Now, you didn't really allow the Rupture cannon from the Tyrannifex to properly showcase because, well, you quantum shielded most of the shots.
Yep.
But what you did see is he gets a lot of shots and actually got a lot of hits through and a lot of wounds. And it went straight through your armour. It was just you had the one army to have, the one rule to stop high firepower is Necrons.
Yep.
And against any other army, against Leman Russes, it's probably goodbye Leman Russes.
Yeah, quantum shielding is a good rule.
But then the other artillery piece, which I have to say now is my favourite artillery piece in the whole army, and eventually I'll have 2 of them hopefully.
But apparently one of my favourite in the whole game.
It's
actually more so than I gave it.
For Tyranids to have a unit which shoots efficiently, because it's basically skill 4 across the army. Keep him still, he's got range.
Yep.
He can now double tap for 12 shots, and he's doing plasma where he suffers no mortal wounds for rolling 1s.
Yeah, because he gets +1 to hit.
And your plasma, you have an option to be damage 2, which is great. Terminators will be terrified. Or you've got an option to make him damage 3 with pathogenic slime. That's where those destroyers get annihilated. A
solid 12 shots means a lot. Like the weakness of maybe the Doomsday arc, where it hits unbelievably hard, and it's quantum shielding. But it's D6 shots.
Random versus guaranteed, you'd always take the guaranteed.
You'd always take guaranteed. It still hits hard. I mean, it was at strength 8 -3.
Strength 7. Strength, which is still great.
Strength 7, still great. It's still great. It's does well. -2, 3,
-3.
-3, 2 damage.
Yep. Or 3 if you stratagem it.
Or 3 if you stratagem it. I mean, at 12 shots on a beast that's really quite tough. As long as you don't let it get charged, it's going to stay the still and it's going to fire hard.
And you bring Kronos because you're always going to keep it still.
Yep.
So you get reroll hits of 1.
Yeah, no, I'm really sold on it. I
Brilliant.
think it's a really good unit.
Worth it. I would say that's what helped me though, because that unit was systematically shooting things off the field.
Yeah.
If I didn't have that backfield artillery, it was pretty obvious, okay, I brought all the gaunts in the world, I brought 90 gaunts.
I did love seeing that. You know,
it was a wave.
Gaunt swarm.
But you did deal with it.
Yeah, and
you thinned them down really quickly.
That was a bit of a tricky one. I didn't think I had the firepower to do so, but I got through them.
Yeah. It was carnage. Tyranids squeezed out in the end. It was quite back and forth. Tyranids were trying to hunt down your command barge. He got away until the end.
Till the end.
We eventually got him,
yeah.
But it was a good cat and mouse chase.
You got your warlord first.
Oh,
well,
he
someone got your warlord first.
Yeah, the warlord was annihilated.
Yeah, which moral victory to me.
Yeah. So guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Comment, share, like and subscribe. Check his links down below for social media, along with our Patreon page if you wish to donate to the channel. But more importantly guys, we hope to see you again at another Tabletop Assault Battle Report.